my man. I forgot how to do it. Where the chat can only talk is if they YouTube members.
Hmm.
Although they still probably wouldn't do it anyway. But I gotta start getting people to be some YouTube members, son. It's $5.99 or $9.99 every 30 days. You know what I mean? It ain't that
Yeah.
much. Anyway, we live. We here. Yee 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 yee. You already know who it is. Boy Chance, like always. Rest behind the curtain. Got my man the villain in the house, so let him get his little promo out the way.
You know what I'm saying? What's happening, y'all? It's your boy, the villain, aka Lucha Doncic in the building. Shout out to Talking Nonsense about Impact Wrestling tonight, 8 o'clock. Episode 2, season 2 drop. We talking about the story mode from the TNA Impact game. Shit's crazy. Y'all gotta check that out. And we in that blog. So you know it's gonna be a whole lot of stupid shit. Come check
Yep.
us out. Talking nonsense about Impact Wrestling, 8 o'clock.
Yo,
You
what up?
heard?
Yo, what up? Alex says big fan from Malaysia. What up? What up?
East guy from Malaysia.
Yo, total nonsense. You know what I'm saying? If you ever check out the videos, you know you want to get a little sponsorship. You know what I mean? Throw a little couple bucks. And we put the little total nonsense icon on here too. You know what I'm saying? Let's
You
talk
know what I'm
business.
saying?
But yo,
I have I have my people call your people. We'll do lunch.
let's get the business and pros out the way so we get into what it says the predictions. In case you guys are late, Discord. Join the Discord. You know what I'm saying? It is what it
Join
is.
the Discord
Discord. It'll be
and
popping.
join the gang attack on me every time I try to talk about Impact.
Yeah, he needs more Impact people up in there because we AEW, WWE heavy up in there. But join the Discord. It's free. It's in the description box. Get the merch. It's in the description box. All that good stuff. So that's out the way. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Try to get to 10K before we get to 2023, the birthday. You know what I mean? Shout out to Malaysia. We out there. What else we got going on? Everything's in the description box. You know what I mean? But before we get into the business, sad news this morning. You know what I mean? I'm going to respect the family. There's a lot of reports out there. What happened? Not going to speculate or go into that. All I'm going to say is rest in peace, Takeoff. You know what I'm saying? If you know who he is, you know who he is. But big rest in peace to Takeoff.
Yes, sir.
I would have played a joint, but I don't want to get flagged. But rest in peace to Takeoff. Man was only 28.
Damn shame. Younger than me. That's crazy.
So, now, moving into the... Oh, yeah, before we get into the predictions, because that's what we're here for. This is going to sway the predictions, so it has something to do with it. I want to know what you think, Valen. I was not feeling the tag team switch last night of Alexa and Asuka winning over Damage Control. Was not feeling that whatsoever.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't catch Raw last night. I was at work, but I did hear about that, and I'm with you though, because like you see, like the perfect image of Damage Control is like all of them with the belts, right? So it's like right as one is seeming, it's like one is seemingly about to get it, and then the homies drop the belt. So it's like you kind of look at the shit crazy.
Like to me, I don't know, maybe Triple H has a bigger plan, and I'm gonna do with Triple H what I used to do with Tony. In Papa H, we trust. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because he has usually been on point since he's been back. So maybe there's a bigger plan. But that felt Vince-ish. Like you just brought a new group in, Damage Control. You wanted them to mean something. So a win over Alexa and Oscar would have been something serious. Because one, Alexa and Oscar already been to the mountain. They've been there. They've already had gold. They're
Did they?
yeah,
The tag strap?
not maybe tag strats, but they've had gold on separate occasions. So they've been there. Like they're obviously credible competitors. So a win over them, whether clean or not, would have still been like, oh shit, okay, Damage Control, they really doing something. And then it would have led to Crown Jewel with Bianca and Bailey, which we'll get into, which is why I brought it up. But with them dropping it, I don't understand the point. So, you know what I mean?
Well, I see. I see the point from this standpoint though. Other than Damage Control. Name me 4 tag teams.
Um,
Exactly. So it, I mean, you can look at it from the standpoint of like, well, shit. Well, now Alexa and Asuka are tag champs. You've established another tag team. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they did it from the standpoint to build the division, so then Damage Control can eventually get them back. Maybe. That's the only thing I can look at it from, because like, if Damage Control would have beat Asuka and Alexa, that's not necessarily guaranteeing they're gonna tag moving forward.
yeah, like I don't get it either. Alex said I still don't really understand about rivalry between Control and Oscar, but I think it's the same thing that Villain just said. There's really no tag team division, so I guess that was their only opponent. Are rumors, but the rumors have been going on since Triple H has been back, that Sasha and Naomi will be back. So if Alexa and Oscar won, and that's the plan, then I would imagine Sasha and Naomi come back as heels, which would be cool. This isn't going to be the booking because I know it's not, but it'd be cool if they joined the bloodline, and that would be fire because then they would have the belts as heels. But that's probably not going to happen. But I don't even know if Naomi's coming back. I don't even know if Sasha's coming back. She seems like she's really Hollywood bound and enjoying life right now.
Sasha Banks don't exist. It's a Mercedes Renata right now.
Yeah, she on fire, so I wouldn't even blame her. Like, you don't need to take no bumps no more. You did your thing. And if we be honest, she already had like a great career. Like if you think about, and I know we're supposed to be doing predictions, so roll with us. If you think about it, because I had thought about this like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh shit, it's true. The Rock was only in WWE for 6 years,
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy when you think about it. Because you think about everybody else, they're like lifers, and you think about the Rock, it was like here, all right, I'm out. So it was actually kind of quick. So
I mean, let's look at it. She was in the WWE what 8, 10 years
about.
between NXT, Raw, and SmackDown. She's a 7-time world champ and a 3-time tag champ.
Yeah.
Kind of a hefty resume right there.
Yeah.
So she can chill off that.
And they made event at WrestleMania, right?
Main event at WrestleMania, and she got 2 Slammers.
Yeah, so technically she's already lived her life. Like, yeah.
What else does she need to do? She doesn't need to be.
Like the only thing I said she should do if she wanted to wrestle, which I know you're gonna make the face, is would join AEW, because then you could change the whole division around and actually make it like AEW's division is getting better, but it would obviously bring more like talent to that division and make it a little better. But
I don't know. I mean, I ain't gonna make the face on you because you know what I'm saying. It's not like I would necessarily be against her going there, but it's just I don't think if she ain't in WWE, she ain't wrestling.
yeah,
That's how I feel. She ain't gonna show up in AEW. She ain't gonna show up in Impact, NWA. Goddamn for sure NWA. But she ain't gonna show up nowhere else if it ain't WWE.
no, you're right. And no shade, it wouldn't be Impact, and it wouldn't be anywhere else. AEW to me would be strictly a creative thing, like a Jericho, like yo, I really want to do something here, and a check. Other than that, WWE is, even though we all say what we say, WWE will always, until things change, maybe 10, 20 years from now, is always going to be the landing spot for where people want to go, because it's like the Mecca. You got to say you were at WWE once, but let's get a predictions. Who's the first on the card?
All right, I got the card pulled up on Wikipedia, so I'm going 7-1.
We got Zoa, The Rock. Still trying to get you to sponsor the joint. If you ain't seen Black Adam, go see it. Shit was fire.
I do need to check it. I'm gonna check it.
Black Adam was fire. Like don't listen to the critics.
Everything I'm hearing is people saying it's fire. So
It was fire. Like if you don't watch The Rock going in to watch Denzel Washington or Leonardo DiCaprio. You go in and see some action shit, and that's exactly what it is. It's action shit.
it's a fucking superhero movie.
Yeah, fire.
You shouldn't be expecting Godfather.
It was like Superman mixed with 300. Like it was fire.
I'm with it. Alright, so according to Wikipedia, like I said, I'm going 7-1. We got the Usos versus the Brawling Brutes for the tag titles.
In a multiverse, I would say the Brawling Brutes, because the straps would look good on them. But I don't know when they're getting rid of the bloodline reign. So I'm gonna still go with the Usos. You know, my cousins. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're gonna jump your ass if you didn't go with them. But like, I mean, I'm with you. I'm going Usos, but also there is like a possibility that the Brawling Brutes could walk out with the titles, and because there's already like teasing dissension in the bloodline and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, what if them losing the tag
The
titles?
only reason why I say no
Like,
in Crown Jewel is because chat. You know, correct me if I'm wrong, or on the playback, guys, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe Sammy has some shit where he don't do the Saudi Arabia thing, so he won't be there if memory serves me correct.
yeah,
So you can't get that to where Sammy interferes with Jay or some shit like that. So I think if that was to happen, it would happen in the states.
I mean, Solo could still, run interference.
Not Solo's on their side. I don't think that's gonna happen. At least as of right now.
But the thing the angle I'm looking at is, honestly, I'm gonna go with the Brawling Brutes. I'm gonna lock in the Brawling
What?
Brutes. Yeah, because how I'm looking at it is Brawling Brutes win the titles, and then through some sort of WWE booking, the rematch for the titles is Sammy and Solo, and they win the titles.
Yo, just breaking news. At least on the internet. I don't even know how I didn't know. My cousin, my big oos. You know what I mean? As though I'm older. Congratulations to the tribal chief. We acknowledge you here on completing 10 years in WWE. You know what I mean? It's been 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
I was watching the his debut on NXT, and I'm like,
Yeah, I saw that too. That shit was funny.
stank face. But yeah, I'm locking in Brawling Brutes because I'm seeing Sammy and Solo winning those tag titles from the Brawling Brutes, and boy, he ain't gonna like that. Was it Jay?
Yeah.
Jay the one he got beef with? Jay ain't gonna like that at all, my nigga. So
All
that's
right.
where I'm going.
All right, good. So we're opposite. I'm going to go Usos. You go Brawling Brutes. What's next?
All right,
Yo,
next we
chat.
got.
Chat, chime in. You can tell me who you think's going to win too. You know what I'm
I'm a
saying?
creative genius. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing booking genius over here. Nah. Next we got Bianca Belair versus Bailey, a last woman standing match for the Raw Women's title.
Is that like early in the card?
I mean, that's number 6 on Wikipedia.
I feel like a last man standing would be a while, like later in the card. Alex said, "I'm really happy that R Truth finally got back to the ring and that's a jobber. Finally, R Truth not chasing 24/7 championship because in my opinion the title was garbage. Uh, I've said over and over on this channel that 24/7 needs to get gone. That shit is horrible. I hate it. I feel like it was a mockery for Vince. Like he thought it was funny, like on some funny hardcore title shit. If you want to have it like that, make it a hardcore title. Like make it mean something. But that 24/7, one is ugly, two is ridiculous, three you have everybody that fucking comes on WWE win it, like from announcers to celebrities. Like just get rid of it. I hope that it's slowly making its way out of there. I hate it. As for art,
Didn't Ted DiBiase buy the bitch from Alundra Blaze?
I don't fucking know, man. I stopped paying attention to that.
Like, there's been maybe 2 actual matches for this belt. Other than that, it's just been Benny Hill.
Then R Truth, respect to R Truth. My man doesn't age, looks great, but I hate that they give him the dumb rule. I'm pretty sure he obviously agrees to it, but I hate that he always looks dumb. Like he doesn't have common sense. But I think it's time for R Truth to get their retirement. You're not gonna win any titles anytime soon. It's probably over for you. No disrespect. Just the landscape. You're probably not gonna win any titles. It's a wrap. So go ahead and deuces out.
I say let him run in NXT for a cup of tea. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. I'm
Have
over.
him, have him do a program and then bow out.
I think just a lot of people have the old Vince stitch, and I'm ready to get over that smell. You know what I mean?
But a lot of people that got it, they like still like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we just said, Truth Still look the same as he did back in 2000. You know what I'm saying? Truth ain't aged. He can still do it. It's entertaining. We like how they
I would
do it.
rather see him as a manager, like managing like Mello, like come back serious, like on what I'm tired of being the clown type shit, like on some heel
That
shit.
would be
Has he
crazy.
ever been a heel? See,
In WWE? Yeah.
I
Yeah, he's been a heel.
see, I could book, like come back on some. I'm tired of being a clown type shit. Like y'all think I'm a joke out here? Come back and manage Mello. Shit would be crazy because Mello a star.
See, the crazy thing is, the last time he was a heel, he eventually became a face off that same shit because they turned that his paranoid, you know what I'm saying, shit into a little comedy. Because
Oh, the
remember,
Jimmy.
yeah, little Jimmy was just a metaphor for the little kid, you know what I'm saying, that dictates everything. And that you think about that from that point, that was kind of a fire angle. But then little Jimmy became an actual invisible person that he's sitting here talking to.
Yeah, I don't know. If he was a manager, I'd be with it. But as for that, nah. But back to Bailey and Bianca.
Bianca.
Um, I would have to say with Bianca, I mean with Oscar and them winning, I would imagine they want to even it out. Bailey gets the belt because Bianca's had the belt for how long now? About a year, maybe.
Just about.
I mean, I WWE seems to be most of the industry seems to be heels with the belt, so I think it'd be Bailey's turn.
That's to me, that's what wrestling is. Like to me, the heel should have the belt for like ever, and the face should just kind of hold it for a cup of tea.
Yeah,
Because with the face, it's all about you know what I'm saying the chase for it, and then the heel was always the nigga that's like, nah, you ain't got that, and it's about that story.
unless you could book a dope face, but we rarely see that happen.
It always happens. It just gets boring. And then nobody's like, well, I don't want. Everybody's like, I don't want to turn him heel because you know he moves so much merch and think about the money we're losing.
Yeah,
But then
sure.
you see Roman Reigns just completely shit on that theory.
Roman Reigns is the man.
Is he a heel anymore?
I feel like he's like a tweener right now. Cause you see how he was. Well, you didn't watch it. The way he was playing on Monday,
Yeah,
he was kind of going with the crowd. He was fucking with him, saying, "Oh, I sent Jay and Sammy off. They're gonna come back a little more oozy."
yeah.
So I think he's playing along with them a little more.
Like, is Roman Reigns really the heel in the main event for this show? Come on now, come on now.
I think Logan Paul's only a heel because people don't like him, but respect to Logan Paul because like I said in the community tab. So if you're not part of the YouTube, you need to join so you can see the community tab. But I said it before, you could disrespect Paul as all you want. I respect their grind because they went from YouTubers to having some of the biggest fucking matches in the world. Fucking Floyd Mayweather, Silva, Roman Reigns. Like, talk all the hate you want. That's cool. They got the matches that you probably wish you could have, and they got the bag for it. So they're doing something. They're doing something right.
Yeah, I'm rocking with Bailey
Pam,
for the title.
we all love Pam.
Oh yeah, we love Pam. We love Mama Pam.
All right,
So
so we good on that one. What's next?
next is a match that I'm sure you give zero shits about.
Almost, I'm out.
Yeah, Braun Strowman versus Osmos.
Son,
I'm
this doesn't make any sense to me. Cause first of all, Braun came back, and he ain't even Braun. He left as a monster. Roman beat him up, and then he was going cool. I get it. Whole firing shit happened. I get it. He come back. He didn't do anything. Then he had a close match with Chad Gable. Not saying that Chad can't do anything, because Chad is amazing. I thought he was going to be second to your father, but he wasn't. You know what I mean? He became a joke with the shoes. The
There's
sho-
still time. There's still time,
no,
bro.
no, he's already sour to me. But we'll get to that another day. That shit is retarded. I mean, well, I can't say retarded anymore, but that shit is weak sauce. You know what I mean? I don't like it. Then almost sucks, bro. Alex said, I love Sami Zayn when Sami makes everybody, including Roman, break character, even Solo. who always angry, but when Sammy makes a joke, yeah, that whole, we're gonna get to that segment, but Sammy is amazing right now, and I was shitting on Sammy before the Bloodline, and Sammy's like one of my favorite right now, but
Yeah, Sammy, that dude.
but like it doesn't make like that means Braun must have came back to put people over, because if you're putting out over Almas, yo, he should have just went to NXT or something, because he doesn't make any sense. He's not that great in the ring, and remember, this is a disclaimer. I should put this in the beginning of every video. I'm not talking about you personally. I don't know anybody. You know what I mean? So it's not personal. It's character only.
Brother.
It's only characters. Almost is not good in the ring. He's not. He's. I'm not even gonna say that because I don't want to go there. He's not that good in the ring right now. His facial expressions aren't that good right now. Like every time he gets hit, it's the same thing. It's the same face, the same shocked look. Like it's the same thing. I don't like it. He doesn't have any moves really. MVP with him is, yes, it's definitely a better look, but it would have been even better if there was still the Hurt Business, and maybe they added almost there for like a super bodyguard. Then they could slowly work that in. He could have got more reps. I know you think it's fine because I make the bookings. You know what I mean? Hello Tony, holla at me. But if there would have been the Hurt Business and him, that shit would have been crazy. But it's not. Almost didn't have a good run with AJ. I didn't like it. Almost isn't really having a good run now. Like what am I supposed to be believing? Then he's going against Braun. Braun looks like a little boy against him. He's not a monster anymore because he barely beat Chad. So what am I supposed to believe? You beat somebody that's not a monster anymore? Like I don't even. Who do I? I guess I'm gonna go almost. I guess because I don't think Braun has any stake right now. So I'm gonna go. Damn, I don't want to go with almost though, but I feel like it points more towards him.
All right. So first of all, let me try to help you out with Omas real quick. Cause like, what are you expecting? My man is what, 19 feet tall. Like, what are you expecting? You expect him to be out here hitting V triggers and super kicks and one winged angels and
Hey, Warlow,
German suplexes out the woo.
Hey,
Warlow
did a somersault.
17 feet tall.
He did a somersault though.
Warlow. So you saying Kevin Nash can go out here and do a shooting star press because Mike Awesome can go out here and do one?
I'm not gonna say nothing about Kevin Nash because that's my man.
It's the same shit. He's 7 feet tall. He's a tall cat. You can't expect.
I'm just saying. I'm not gonna say anything about Kevin Nash because that's family. That's NWO for life. Wolfpack.
That's Uncle Kev right there.
Wolfpack, baby. But we all know that Kevin Nash isn't the most. His body's fragile. So I wouldn't expect him to do that. Now, if you would have said another big dude, I might have thought about it. But Kevin's body isn't built like that.
Give me a 7-footer. Give me one.
Who's a 7-footer?
Kane.
I don't speak. I don't speak of Glenn.
Morrissey. Nah, what you say? Kayfabe.
Oh, so, Morrissey.
Yeah. Kane.
Morrissey. I would think Morrissey could do something like that. Morrissey is very athletic. Would he try it? Probably not.
I ain't seen Morrissey. No, hell no. The only time Morrissey was on the top rope was when Eddie Edwards suplexed his ass off that motherfucker.
I think Morrissey is very athletic. I don't think he'd ever try it, but I think he's capable of it.
He ain't Wardlow athletic, you know what I'm saying? Morrissey would go and do a toe, not a tope, but you know what I'm saying? He'll just straight,
Let's be clear.
Dive outside, but that's the easy dive.
Let's be clear. The only reason why Wardlow did it because he's a big fan of Jeff Hardy, so that's why he was doing it.
It's crazy. Wardlow is Walmart Brian Cage.
Whoa. No.
Hold on. Let me hold on.
Brian, don't make me talk bad about Brian Cage. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Nah, hold on, because if you go back and watch Brian Cage when he came in through Impact, minus the 5 billion power bombs, he's a big swole ass nigga that shouldn't be out here doing hella topes and hurricane ranas and all this nonsense. Brian Cage was doing all that in Impact in 18, 19 when he was the X Division champion. Maybe not so when he went for the world title. By then he was kind of man. But that X Division Brian Cage. Right there.
All right, hold on.
I'm not saying that to say that Wardlow is mid or whatever. Because Wardlow has hella surpassed Brian Cage because all Brian Cage do is take more jobs
I'm
than
I'm I'm, I'm
AEW
gonna
got
get you.
done.
I'm gonna get you with so many things right now. First, let me acknowledge the chat. Gregor, John, I don't know what hi bye means, but what up? Alex talking about the blonde hair with Seth. First off, he took that from me because I've had the blonde highlights first. You know what I mean? So that's
Y'all
cool.
don't remember Tyler Black.
That's cool, but I do fuck with the blonde hair, obviously, because I have it too. But I think he's evolving into another character slowly. So I fuck with.
Tyler Black coming.
Yeah,
We getting Tyler Black
I
with
fuck.
feud
I
into
fuck with.
Seth Rollins.
I fuck with
Yeah,
Seth.
I'm with it.
I fuck with Seth. Seth I would never doubt Seth on his creative character. Like he always knows what he's doing. So I'm with that. Second, Alex, you said you're a fan, so we appreciate y'all. I know you subscribe, but if you haven't, make sure you hit that subscribe. Join the YouTube membership. It helps the channel. That's what you should do right now while you're watching. Join the YouTube membership. Not subscribe, but join the YouTube membership. Helps us out. That's one. Two, let me get you. So, Brian Cage. No. First off, I can't get past the haircut. Like maybe if he had a character change, I'd be with it. That those little Wolverine chops and that mohawk isn't working for me anymore. Like do something different. That's one. Two, my man is too swole. He's just too swole. Like he looks like he can't move. He looks like Mason Ryan. Like he just can't move.
Don't do my man like that.
He looks like he can't move. Three, he's stiff as fuck in the ring. That's what I think I can't get past is that he's so stiff. Like there's no agility, no smoothness. Like it just looks like a box of wood is moving.
I
Four,
got three. I got three matches for you.
four.
I got three matches.
I don't think he's a replica or a carbon copy or a knockoff of Brian Cage. I would say Warlow reminds me of a Batista.
He's a combination of Brian Cage, Batista, and Goldberg.
Oh my god. Okay.
The way AEW presented him, you
I'm
can't lie. They presented him a little Goldberg.
I think they did it initially, and then I don't know what's happening. But again,
I think they're trying to like get away from that, which they should.
but again, like I said, AEW always builds a great chase, and then I don't know what happens after that.
But as far as Brian Cage, I got three matches for you to check, and then I want you to watch those and tell me if your opinion still stands. Brian Cage versus Bobby Lashley when he first debuted in Impact.
Okay.
Brian Cage versus Ray Phoenix for the X belt.
That might be fire. Different styles.
Brian Cage versus Matt Sydal for the X belt. That's when Brian beat him. That's when he won the belt.
See, I can give you those two without even watching it because styles make matches. So anytime you have a little man versus a big man, it's always pretty good. Like Kevin Nash and Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
So I could probably give you those two without watching, but I'll still check it out though. But anyway, I didn't want to do it, but I said almost. You said almost too?
Yeah, I'm rocking Omos because he's. You look at it like Braun. What does he need? What does he need out of beating Omos? What does he gain out of beating Omos? I don't think he gains anything. I mean, neither one of them really gain much, but like Omos is the younger one. He's the one that they're pushing to come up.
Like I really thought when they brought Braun back, they were gonna bring him back as a super beast to actually take the title back from Roman. Like bitch, I saw what you did to me before I left. You think I forgot? That's what I thought was gonna happen, but obviously that didn't happen.
There's a category, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong to be in this category. It's almost a compliment, a super compliment. There's certain people who do not need to be anywhere near the belt. And if anything, having the belt ruins them. The Fiend and Braun Strowman. Had Braun not won the belt and he just been that dude to run through motherfuckers, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be as sour on him as we are now.
So you're saying Braun?
Not saying he can't get title shots.
So you're saying,
but like actually getting the title, he don't need it, and I don't think Omos needs it either.
So you're saying Braun is in the Undertaker category?
Not on the same level, but yeah.
Not legendary, but Undertaker never needed the belt.
Didn't need one title run. Didn't need one. Now, Taker was lucky in the situation where him having the title didn't sour him, but it for sure soured Braun, and it for sure soured The Fiend, and Bray when he won it.
All right, what's next?
So, actually, I'm gonna change my joint, but I'm not going with Braun. I think this gonna end in a no contest because this ain't the last time they fighting. This is a super clash of This is Godzilla and King Kong. Like this ain't gonna end after one.
Is there either no contest stipulation on this?
I mean, a double count out, double knockout, DQ. You know, it's gonna end on shenanigans.
I would expect that more from Lashley and Lesnar, but go ahead.
Ooh, I want to get to that one, but nah, that's not the next one. The next one though, ooh, this one's a good one. It's the steel cage, Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Cross. I'm going Cross. I ain't really got to say too much.
I feel like Drew's time has came. It passed. They ain't do anything with it. It's Cross.
Yeah, so ain't you got anything else?
Just gonna read what Alex said. AEW has too many wrestlers. Tony Khan doesn't even know what to do with another AEW wrestler. Tony Khan just put this wrestler who we don't even know in random pay-per-views like AEW Dynamite or Rampage. Uh, I'm not gonna get too much into Tony today, but Tony does need a little help in managing what he's got going on. Like I think he went on the buying spree with companies and people, and now it's time to reel it back in, start really going back to the plan, getting a team together, and actually making some good content. But
Easy fix, easy fix. This is a real easy fix, and I don't know why it hasn't happened. Split the company in half. Get rid of Dark in Elevation. Make that Ring of Honor. Dynamite can still be Dynamite, and then Rampage can be Rampage. You don't mix them up. Maybe on no, not even on pay per views. You don't mix them up at all. Keep them separate. Because there's no point in a promotional Forbidden Door match between Ring of Honor and AEW. It's me versus down the hall. It's like the Lakers versus the Clippers as far as like a home game. Which one of y'all is really home? Yeah, but which one of y'all is really home? It's the same thing.
yeah,
Just keep them separate.
I don't know.
Either that or turn Ring of Honor into their NXT, and that's where all the younger cats go and the people who ain't quite ready, and make AEW the big time. Simple fix.
Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking about what he's doing, but yeah, there are fixes there, but that'll be a separate episode. But there are definitely fixes there that
I think he bought it because he didn't want other people to have it.
Oh, he definitely bought it because he didn't want WWE to get it. That's
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Not WWE. I'm talking about Anthem and Impact. Because they were in a play to buy. They were in a play to get it because they were starting the whole storyline.
I definitely don't think Impact had enough money to get Ring of Honor.
Yeah. They didn't have enough money to pay what Tony paid for Ring of Honor, but Tony also severely overpaid for Ring of Honor.
I'm gonna need Impact to not worry about buying libraries and fix their audio. That's what they need to worry about with their money.
I was on some shit to where I felt like it was gonna be like a merger, and you know what I'm saying, the resources for both were gonna come together, and I feel like that would have fixed all of that. Because Ring of Honor shows didn't look and sound half bad.
We do have a controversial Tuesday that we're gonna film one day, so you guys, that we watch it now. Make sure you tune in eventually for that. So subscribe and make sure you wait. But we do have a controversial Tuesday because today is controversial Tuesday. Go back and check the video I did of Terry is not a goat. So Hulk Hogan might be a goat to y'all, but he's not a goat to me. But we will be doing the Fall of Impact. That will be coming. And Villain's definitely going to be here for that because he needs to defend them on that. But moving along to the next card.
The next match.
What are we on?
One. We on the one I've been waiting for, and the one I'm a little pissed off about. I ain't gonna lie. Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. I'm pissed because I wanted this to be for the U.S. title. I felt like if we was on the, I'm cool with. I'm not cool with Seth having the strap because I am, because Seth is about to go do Seth shit. But if you was on this train to make the U.S. title feel important and, you know what I'm saying, like prestigious like it once was, having Brock Lesnar in a match for the belt sure as hell does that, and B, even Brock beating Bobby for the U.S. belt would have done that.
Let me tell you,
Yep, that would have done wonders for that daggone for that belt's legacy.
I can believe what you're saying about making it more prestigious with Brock, yes. But I would not want to see Brock with the U.S. title.
I wouldn't. I would actually be a little salty if Brock beat Bobby for the U.S. belt. But looking at it from the belt standpoint,
Alex said Matt Seidel's in AEW and Tony doesn't really know what to do with him. I agree. I think Tony should. Well, nobody wants to have more belts, but Tony should have like a cruiserweight belt or some some lower belt for the smaller guys because there's a lot of small guys in AEW. I guess that would probably maybe be the Atlantic belt, but I think that's supposed to be the European belt. But I
yeah,
think
but has well, yeah, Luchasaurus has challenged for it. I
I
was
think
about to say, has there been any big people
I
that's
think
challenged for it?
I think a cruiserweight type-ish belt would be fire in AEW because there's mad small people like you have Matt Seidel, you have Dante, you have Tony Nese. Like Tony Nese is like a waste over there. Like they need to do something.
Slightly controversial, since it's controversial Tuesdays. That's why. That's one reason why I'm a little salty that when Frankie like I'm salty that Tony's Tony, because had he not been such a, I'm not gonna say it. He could have because Frankie Kazarian won the X Division belt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that. Then immediately cashed that in the option C for the world title, which I wasn't for at all. For what you saying, imagine if they was actually using Frankie and you got Frankie on Dynamite and Rampage defending the X Division belt against all these cats that you talking about. That would have been a good look for both the X Division belt and AEW and Frankie
That would be fire,
and
but
Tony.
that would be fire. But I would rather have Trey Miguel with the belt over there having matches with people.
Mm, I mean, yeah, but more than Trey, I would rather have Speedball over there kicking y'all ass every fucking week for the belt.
Well, I would just rather have a huge crossover of fucking cruiserweights just going at it. That would be fire. But yeah,
Yeah,
I think they definitely need some kind of smaller belt for them because they're never going to be heavyweight champs. Obviously, maybe Atlantic because depending on what their title's supposed to be, maybe that'll be where they go. But I mean, fuck it. We've already got like 40 belts. What's one more?
exactly. But
As far as
I wanna go no contest on this one too, but that would be a little Vince McMahon of Paul H to do. So I guess I'm gonna have to go with one, and I'm gonna go with Bobby. I think Bobby's gonna do it. Oh wait, they fought before. Who won the last time they fought? Wasn't it Bobby?
I don't think they fought 1-on-1 though.
I could have swore they did,
I thought
and
I thought it was like was it a Fatal Four?
was it a thing?
Is
What was
when
it day one?
is when Big E had the belt, and then Brock won.
I'm not too sure, but either way, I'm going Bobby.
I'm going Brock. He lost like 3 times in a row to Roman. He can't lose again. I mean, he can, but I doubt he will. Unless like Brock is known to be a relationship person. If he fucks with you, he'll work with you. Like he'll job to you. So I don't know what his relationship was with Bobby. If he's mad cool with Bobby, then maybe he'll take the L. But the fact that he lost clean to Roman 3 times, oh, it's Fatal Five Way. Thank you, Richard. The fact that he's lost to Roman like 3 times clean, I don't think he's gonna lose to Bobby.
Yeah, but it can go either way. But I'm a rock with Bobby just based off the simple fact of
Who y'all got, Bobby or Brock?
as Bobby.
I thought
Yeah, because this one's a real shit legit toss up. Like if
I'm-
I had money, I would put money on both of them to win, just so either way I win.
Like I said, I'm only going with the fact that because in actuality Bobby should win, but like I said, the fact that Brock has legitimately lost 3 times in a row, like I can't see him losing 4 times.
Well, yeah, I think one of those losses was also in a last man standing match where they put everything that was available ringside on top of him with the help of the Usos. So you can't say he won clean or lost clean.
I get it, but it's still 3 L's.
Tomato, tomato.
And Brock is a beast. You can't be a beast. You lose in every damn match.
Yeah, but you can't be almighty if you kind of sort of say the same for Bobby because
What?
Bobby ain't on a win streak. He just lost the strap, so he's gonna lose the strap and lose the Brock.
Bobby's somebody to me that even if he loses, it doesn't matter because he's still Bobby.
Same for Brock.
Nah, Brock needs to win. Brock needs to be a beast.
I don't know, man, because this could be a part of it. This could be a part of the story.
It could be.
Imagine the story of Brock Lesnar taking L's, and it's like, bro, this Brock Lesnar, he's taking L's. Yeah, like, imagine this story. Imagine this.
But then his price. But then his price goes down.
Not necessarily. You get sympathy over. He becomes a babyface.
He don't want to be no damn baby. But go ahead.
He is a babyface. He's fucking Viking Brock.
I don't think he's the babyface in this, but go ahead.
This is one of those where there is no babyface. Because I can imagine Brock losing to Bobby. Brock have another big fight against somebody else. It don't matter. It's got to be like someone his size. You know what I'm saying? And then to really piss you off, imagine Omos beating Brock.
No, I won't. Because then I'll definitely be done with WWE.
Man, I'm logging into Twitter and I'm sitting down in a beach chair with a joint and a cup of coffee.
Well, I think what you meant to say is you're gonna be logging into the Discord.
That too, because it's gonna be burning. That bitch is gonna be burning to the ground, and I'm gonna be sitting there laughing my ass off.
Yo, we got a couple people. We got a couple people in the chat. Yo, who y'all think's winning? Brock or Bobby? Let us know. What's next on the card? But I'm going with Brock. I don't think he can lose that many times.
All right, next on the card, because I refuse to call him the OC, we got Bullet Club, AJ Styles, and the Good Brothers versus Judgment Day, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Dominic Guerrero with Rhea Ripley.
All right, so before we get to here, work or not, Carl in New Japan.
Work. 100% work.
All right, that's what I think, because they're being too cool with what's happening. I don't think New Japan is too cool like that. I think they're mad strict. So I think if they were pissed, it would be well known that they were pissed.
If they were pissed, they would have been pissed from the moment they debuted back in WWE. But when they debuted back in WWE, they retweeted the joint on Twitter. They was like, never open weight champion Carl Anderson returns to WWE. You know what I'm saying? They were putting it over. I'm looking at it as a work because it's like, I guess you can say they're trying to drag money out of it. Because how I'm looking at it, whatever, because he was supposed to have fought Hikuleo. Mm-hmm. He ain't showing up there. But there's going to be some Bullet Club shenanigans. I'm strongly feeling like Hikuleo getting jumped or some shit. To where, well, now we can't have the match.
I need y'all to put some respect on Jay White, but go ahead.
Oh yeah, I need people to put respect on Bullet Club. Like, I'm tired of people saying that Bullet Club is a dead brand. It's like, I don't understand how that's a fact. Like, I mean, it's not on the level. It's not the hottest brand in wrestling now because that's clearly the bloodline. But there's not many other brands out there in wrestling as far as like factions go that are on Bullet Club's level. Bullet Club's still moving T-shirts. Yeah, Bullet Club is still over.
I've already said it in the past video. Y'all need to go check it out when we rank the Bullet Club leaders. Jay White to me is the best leader.
Honestly.
But let's go with this. I think this could be the rumors that I thought it's going to be some woman, I believe, but I think Mia Yim is going to debut and help the OC out. That's what I think. I mean, there are things of it could be Roxanne, okay. It could be Liv. I could kind of see Liv, but
Liv time with Bullet Club is come and gone.
Yeah, but
like if they were going to run Liv and Bullet Club, they would have kept her together when AJ and Finn were teaming up.
But Mia to me makes more sense.
Yeah, Mia's more because it's got to be a surprise and it's not somebody on the roster because who they gonna bring back that can join Bullet Club unless they pull a swerve and have Sasha Banks come back and join Bullet Club, but I don't see that happening.
Not me either.
And I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the reason I'm still calling them Bullet Club is because that's still Bullet Club. I mean, Jay White even said this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Bullet Club, he wanted Bullet Club stretched through every promotion, and he's got Especially with Juice, people looking at Juice Robinson in AEW and not thinking that's kind of a big deal when it kind of is because now you got Bullet Club in AEW.
Yeah, that's another reason why Bullet Club is still that club, because they're in every promotion.
Exactly.
You know, there's supposed to be some. It might have been on already. So if I'm wrong, because they said it already, there's supposed to be. The rumor is that GCW is supposed to announce something that they're doing that's big, and the rumor was that they're supposed to be fucking with WWE.
It wasn't they actually announced it at 9:30. It's fight.
So it has nothing to do with WWE.
Nah,
Hmm.
all this shit's on fight.
Wonder
Which I'm like,
wonder when the rumor came from.
dumbasses on the internet, and then GCW and them saw it, and so they ran the hell with it as they should have, as they should have.
So it's just that they're on fight.
Yeah, fight plus something like that.
I mean, it's cool. I mean, it gives more eyes.
But to my knowledge, it was always there. But whatever, tomato tomato. I only watch GCW for the culture shows. That's really the only time I watch GCW at all.
Yeah.
I'm going Bullet Club because it's going to be the debut or the return of Mia Yim, her joining Bullet Club and helping beat Judgment Day.
Judgment Day has been. I think they even said they've won every time. So yeah, I'm gonna go Bullet Club.
And we're here.
We are here.
We the fact that we're here at all is mind blowing to me. But for the undisputed WWE Universal
Do you think it's gonna
Champion-
be a squash, or you think it's gonna be competitive?
I have no idea. Honestly, better not be a squash because, like, not a squash, but you know.
Oh my god,
like,
I would want
Logan,
it. I would want it to be a squash. I mean, I guess it can't because you're supposedly building for the future with Logan, which I get. Because let's not make no mistake. Logan is very athletic. Like he did look good in the ring with Miz, and he did look good. What's the second match? Was it against Miz?
It was him and Miz versus.
No, I know that part, but what was the second match?
Him and Miz 1-on-1.
Okay, yeah, he looked good. I'm not saying he was fucking Eddie Guerrero, but he did actually look athletic. Like he looked like with some more reps, I could give him the U.S. strap maybe the IC.
First two things. One, yes, give me Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins for the United States title. I feel like that match is going to be a banger. That one's going to be a more competitive match than this one here because, I mean, they're closer to the same size, Logan and Seth. Now, Logan and Roman, this is going to be another coming out for Logan. We're going to find out Logan can do some more shit. Now, let me ask you this question because there's no prediction for this match. We know what's going to happen. But, let me ask you this. How mad would you be if Logan won?
Extremely mad. Like, if it's on some DQ shit, I don't care because obviously the belts didn't change. But, like, Logan leaves Universal Champion or Undisputed Champion, I'd be very pissed.
Why?
Because some of the greats couldn't beat. Like, we all know that belt is being the belts are being held to put over the next superstar. It can't be Logan.
Who's to say it is? Because
Roman has literally been undefeated for, is it a year, 2 years, or
it's been about 2 years. So let me ask you this. What else is there for Roman to do? As the champion. What else is there for him to do?
For him to do, beat The Rock, but that doesn't have anything to do with the titles.
But you don't need that with the title. To me, there's only one more thing.
If he loses the belt, it's got to be of significant meaning. It's got to be either.
That's what I'm trying to get
Let me go. It would have to be. I'm gonna give you a couple of people. It would have to be for me. It would have to be Randy. For the Ric Flair shit.
Mm-hmm.
It would have to be someone like a Carmelo.
Too early.
It would have to
I feel you.
I'm just saying, like, of the passing of the torch type thing.
Yeah.
It would have to be again too early, but it would have to be like a Braun Breaker.
Actually, that wouldn't be too early for me.
It would have to be. I could go with Sammy. I could do Sammy because Sammy's won my heart. I could do Sammy. I don't think it'd happen, but I could do Sammy. I could definitely do a Jay. You know what I'm saying? Because that story is fire right there. Jay's tired of the shit. He ain't feeling it. He finally got his get back. Bloodline's over. Jay takes it. I could do that. But it's got to be that. A Logan Paul, to me, no. Like, Logan still got stripes to earn. He definitely doesn't, for me, I don't think he has what it takes right now to carry the responsibility of the company of making all those appearances and doing all that stuff. I don't think he has that yet. Because remember, when you win the belt, you have to really carry the company.
You have to carry the company, yes, but you don't have to go out there and wrestle 360 days a year. You don't. Especially in this day and age, between Brock's schedule as champ and now Roman's schedule as champ.
Yeah, but they've earned that.
Yeah. I'm saying I'm not. Yeah, I'm not saying Logan.
If Logan won, and I didn't see him for like 5 pay-per-views, I'd be pissed.
I mean, 5, yeah, but only showing up at the big 4.
All right, give me a reason why Logan should win.
Okay. Roman doesn't have anything to me. Roman doesn't have anything left to do as champion except defend the belt in the Royal Rumble. That's the only thing that man has left to do with the belt. To me, he's beaten literally everybody. If he loses the belt, past that, the only person that to me makes sense is Cody Rhodes. Especially want to talk about some bloodline shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Cody. Cody would be great.
But yeah, we're at the point to where Roman doesn't need the belt. We're also at the point to where we have a lot of people who are like at the ceiling trying to break through, but they can't because you got Roman sitting there putting all the pressure down. And I mean, it ain't like he's being on some Cena shit or some Triple H shit where he's just burying everybody. He's beating them all and it's straight and it makes sense. My man's in here scrolling the phone.
No, I'm trying to. No. It's not disrespect. I can hear. I'm trying to see who's the longest reigning WWE champion of all time.
Probably Bruno Sammartino.
It is. So I was trying to see how many days. It's 2,803 days. Like, I really believe that they're gonna give that to Roman.
So you think Roman's gonna hold the belt for a whole fucking decade?
I mean.
And see that's my thing. Like that would slowly turn into a problem for me
because it's been what 800 days so far.
Yeah.
So that would get us to about what pay-per-view?
Probably the Rumble.
So that could be a Cody Rhodes returning, winning Royal Rumble, taking it from Roman.
If Roman defends the belt in the Rumble and he loses to Cody, yeah, that to me that would make the perfect sense. But I'm trying to live in this world with Logan Paul as champ. Real quick.
Oh my bad, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, because I mean I'm not saying Logan gonna win. I'm not. Nobody see this shit and get it twisted. But Roman ain't done shit. Schedule wise, Roman ain't done shit. Roman don't need to do shit else except to defend it in the Rumble. Logan don't have to wrestle 360 days a year. He don't have to show up every week on Raw. You know what I'm saying? Wrestle every joint. He can legit, if he has a lengthy reign, only work the Big Four. Work the Big Four and have a couple Monday Night Raw appearances. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be that bad. It wouldn't be that bad of a look either. We got the celebrity Logan Paul as WWE champ. Also, then he ain't gonna hold the belt long enough. So there's gonna be someone who's waiting to break through that ceiling, and Logan Paul would make it easy.
Son, do you know the people backstage that would be pissed if
Uh-huh.
if Triple H let Logan get it over them,
Yep.
it'd be backstage fights like AEW.
Triple H would be like, look, bro, I was backstage when the fucking owner of the company won the goddamn belt. And he ain't got no credentials. So Logan got some credentials, goddamn, But no, it wouldn't be ideal by a stretch, but I can see it.
This is what I
And
think.
then also Logan would lose it quick. And then imagine this. Imagine this, how we was talking about Sammy and Solo winning the tag straps. Imagine, boom, the angle is Roman like fucks his leg up or some shit in the match, and Logan takes advantage of it and gets a lucky 1, 2, 3 win. Like, oh shit. Random battle royal for the number one contendership for the title. Who wins? Jey Uso. So who gets a shot at Logan Paul for the strap? Jey Uso. So who beats Logan Paul for the strap? Jey Uso. And then Roman come out and it's like, bro, the fuck? And then that's how we get that Jey Roman for the strap. Except this time, Jey got the strap.
I like the ending. I don't like how we got there though.
That's a lot. Hey man, look. As an Impact fan, I can tell you, you ain't gonna like the journey a lot of the time.
Oh,
But
I
you
can
just gonna
tell.
like
I
where
can
we
tell
go.
with Bully Ray.
Man,
That's a whole new
I'm
thing.
cool. I'm cool that he returned. I'm cool that he won the gauntlet. Cause you can go back and watch that joint. Nobody in that match got a bigger reaction to anything they did than Bully Ray. Watch the gauntlet, the Call Your Shot gauntlet from Bound for Glory, and tell me I'm wrong. Anybody. And if I'm wrong, I'll accept it. But I don't think I am. So, Bully winning ain't the worst thing because he clearly can still get a reaction.
Bully will be part of the fall of TNA segment.
Bully winning the belt, actually cashing in, that's a different story. I'm gonna have to reevaluate my wrestling life choices if he does win the belt. I ain't even gonna hold you.
All right, so I would want it to be a squash real quick with Roman and Paul. I don't think it's going to be because I think Logan probably has some fans in Saudi Arabia, so they're probably going to do a little good 10, 12 minute match maybe. Mm-hmm. But I would, in the perfect world, I would like Roman to come out, super punch him, spear, done. Like he wasn't in my league. Boom. That'd be perfect.
I wouldn't be mad if this is the first match of the show.
Oh yeah, Roman usually likes to get in and get out. So
I wouldn't be mad if this opened the show and it was a squash and Roman's like, yo, bring this motherfucker here. Regardless, after this show, we gonna know who's challenging him next.
Yeah, so I'd be cool with that. But this is what I think happened. I think they had an end game for Roman, which I think is still the Bruno San Martino reign.
Mm-hmm.
I think they want him to be. I think I could be wrong, obviously. But I think they would, because I don't know how Triple H views Bruno, because that's kind of now his decision now of the reign. But I think that was always the goal, was for him to be that dude, at least our decade, like superstar. So I think that's the reign that they're going for. But I think it was subject to change anywhere in between that, because I think the run was going to be over. I think the whole Sammy thing gave it like an extra fucking boost, like, yo, we ain't done yet, like now we can go so much further with so many different things now. So now I kind of really don't know when that's gonna end and which way it's gonna go, because now you have so many twists and turns. Could it be the Jay thing? Could it be the Sammy thing? Could it be Solo? Like, there's a lot of different things that could happen now.
I'm looking at the Usos versus Sammy and Solo for the titles, with Sammy and Solo defending the belts.
You really like Sammy with Solo?
They a good team. We've seen.
I think if anything, I think Jimmy and Sammy are tighter than Solo and Sammy.
Interchangeable.
Because you see, they'd be like,
yeah, they got the handshake and shit.
You know what I mean? It's gonna.
But wait, I see where you coming from. Because like, if you think about it, Jay and Solo kind of got that same demeanor. They're the more hard, stone motherfuckers of the group.
We can switch the Usos up.
exactly. And Sammy and Jimmy, they more cool, they chill, they you know what I'm saying. So that will be a good one. Sammy and Jimmy Uso.
Yeah, but at some point Roman does have to lose. We all know this. It would be ideal. Well, not ideal because it's my cousin. I don't want him to lose. But ideally, it'd be good if we do get what we say. Oh, somebody subscribe. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? Um, the music's probably gonna play in like 25 seconds because it's a delay. But hold on, let me drink while it goes off. Oh, it hasn't went off, so I'll talk. Ideally, I would like Cody Rhodes to finally get the belt. I think when that happens, Roman should take some time off, and then that should be the whole Rock shit. But I don't know what Dwayne's schedule is. Yeah, there it goes. I knew it was gonna happen once I started talking. But anywho,
Mm-hmm.
and at that point when Cody wins, I think he should split the belt back up, bring the one wing belt back, and then put another belt on whichever program he's not on. Because we can't. I don't like the separate belts. I don't. I mean, I don't like the combined belts.
I dig it because it's it's made the U.S. and Intercontinental belts more important.
Okay, I can see that, but yeah.
And because like I mean, why do you? And I've never liked two world titles in one company. I've never liked that ever.
All right, so then,
because it dilutes the world title to me.
all right, so then I'll rock with you, but it's got to be one belt, and
Because
it'd be fire if,
yeah,
if the one wing came back.
yeah, it's got to be one belt. It does need to be one. But I don't because like how it always ended up being, you got the WWE champion and the Universal champion. One is always treated as the true world title, and one is always treated like the mid card title.
Which should be
Then you got the actual mid card titles, which are treated like bullshit.
yeah, I can figure that. So they need to bring that back. Bring the IC belt back to the white belt because that was fire.
I'm actually cool with this IC belt.
It looks like a ninja star.
I want to say a Ninja Star. It does look crazy, but it's grown on me. I didn't like it at first. I still don't like the Cadillac Grill United States title.
I don't like the United States belt because it looks big as fuck for no reason.
Yeah, like you can bring back the WCW design for
Yeah.
that one.
Like that'll be another episode of what belts they should bring back. But
Oh yeah,
basically,
we can do a whole episode about belts.
yes, that's our 2022 predictions for Crown Jewel. Roman standing tall, hopefully a squash. Probably the first match. Because
Last question.
go ahead,
Who's next after Logan?
Goldberg.
And he fought Goldberg already?
No, they were supposed to fight, but then the pandemic hit, I think, or Roman got sick or whatever. So
Yeah, I thought they ran that back though.
No, he's never fought Goldberg.
Fuck it. It's ironic I said who's next then.
No, but I was just playing. I don't want to see Goldberg. Like, no disrespect, even though Goldberg, for some reason, you forgot about me because we used to be friends. But that's cool for another time. But I don't want to see Goldberg. No. Who's
Okay.
next? Who's next after Logan? I guess it would be Cross.
Honestly,
But if it's Cross, then Roman would have to lean into the face.
and this is the next joint after this is Survivor Series.
He's not gonna be. He's not gonna be at Survivor Series unless they do a Bloodline Wyatt thing like they've been talking.
If they're gonna do Bloodline Wyatt, they better start that shit now.
I'm very excited about the Wyatts. Like, I really need Bo to come back. I really need to see what's happening.
I'm still subscribing to the theory that the Wyatt Six is still just one person. It's still all Bray.
Well, I believe that too, but the fact that Bo is supposed to be coming back,
Yeah, if Bo comes back, they do need to link them together because I always felt like Bo should have been there from the jump.
yeah, definitely.
But for me, next for Roman, honestly, I'm gonna say the Rumble because I don't see him defending the belt at Survivor Series. If he does wrestle at Survivor Series, it'll be a War Games match.
Yeah.
Bloodline versus somebody. To me, is I'm gonna say the Rumble, and that's where Cody's gonna return at 29. I honestly think Roman gonna run the gauntlet. He gonna start one.
Nah, I don't think Roman's gonna do that. Roman ain't gonna do no Brock. Like,
Why not?
because he's on his cocky persona. So it's like, why would I need to do that? I've been the champ.
To
I've been the champ for
to
2 years. Like, why I need to do that?
to once and for all, because he'll be on his mission once and for all. I'm gonna prove to you, motherfuckers, I am the head of the table. I am that motherfucker. So not only am I gonna defend the belt in the Rumble, I'm gonna start at one and defend the belt at the Rumble, and he get all the way up to just about the end, and then boom, what happens happens. He gonna start at one and be like one of the final four, maybe the first of the final four to get eliminated. That's my call.
I think he's gonna have that arrogance, like I don't need to do it. But just to play into what you're saying, let's say it does happen. He does enter one. I think it'd be him versus Cody. Cody wins that way. So the excuse is, bro, I was in the match for like an hour. Like, I was number one. Like,
Yeah.
like obviously, I got thrown out because I was tired.
And Cody can run the shit like, well, bro, this was your idea.
Yes,
But if you wanna run it back, I ain't a bitch. We can run it back.
I can see it from that angle, but I do see Roman more like nah, I'm cool. Whoever wins, let me know. And then that would be like the Cody shit, whatever. Cody versus Roman, and that would be when the real dissension happens with the bloodline. Like something really happens to where it costs Roman the match, and then it goes haywire from there.
Here's my final four for the Royal Rumble: Roman, Cody, Cross, Dwayne.
You think The Rock gonna be in there?
The Rock's gonna be 30. The Rock gonna come in at number 30.
The Rock ain't.
Mhm.
The Rock ain't losing.
Hey, look, we gotta set up Rock versus
Do you know The Rock
versus
has?
Roman.
You know The Rock has in his Fast and Furious contracts he doesn't lose a fight.
That's Fast and the Furious. It's WWE, baby.
This man is not coming back to Royal Rumble to lose.
He's not, is he? Is he?
Yeah.
He is coming back to lose, because is he gonna beat Roman?
He ain't gonna lose in the Royal Rumble and to Roman.
Why not?
Unless he comes back, which I doubt he'll come back for the Royal Rumble. Unless he comes back for the Rumble, it's Roman, Cody, Rock. Roman throws Rock out. Cody throws Roman out.
Mm.
Then you get the strap on Cody, and then you get the Roman Rock feud.
Remember I told you Roman's gonna be the first of the final four eliminated, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rock gonna eliminate his ass. You know how Rock's gonna get eliminated? Roman's gonna get right back in that motherfucker and eliminate him.
I always thought that was dumb. I see what you're saying now.
It is.
But I always thought that was a dumb rule. If you're eliminated, you can't eliminate somebody else.
Yeah, but rules is rules is rules.
But yeah.
Either he straight up does it himself, or he's gonna cause Rock to get eliminated.
Yeah, either way, if Rock is gonna come back, we need to start this feud now. Because I would like,
Yes.
the whole John Cena Rock thing. I would like a long feud on socials. Because they're both cocky as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So they can both talk mad shit on Instagram and on Twitter.
Yeah, and I can imagine it. It's gonna be crazy. I'm locking into that Final Four Royal Rumble: Cross, Cody, Roman, and Rock. Roman's first one out, eliminated by Rock. Roman's gonna cause Rock to get eliminated. Cody's gonna eliminate Cross, and Cody's the new world champion.
We appreciate you, Titus. My man say he fuck with the channel. Appreciate you. Hope you're subbed. You should be probably if you fuck with the channel, but we appreciate you. You did the titles on there. That's funny.
Hell yeah, shout out.
But yeah, I don't know if you just got here now. Sorry, because we're about to wrap it up. We've been going for about an hour now. Plus, my man got another show to do later because he out there giving it out to people. So he about to do another show later. But
hey, if you got a gift, why keep it to yourself? Spread that shit.
I hear you. But if you late, do the playback. You could also hit the super thanks. It's a good way to donate. Shame you fuck with the channel, or you can join the membership. Yes, appreciate you, bro. Or you can join the channel, get the merch, all that good stuff. But be a YouTube member. Sorry, my man, just sub now. Appreciate you. Be a YouTube member. It's $5.99 or $9.99 a month. You know, helps the channel, gets more shit, and it's gonna help y'all with the giveaways. Cause when we do the giveaways, it's gonna be for the YouTube members only. When we do the fly shit like tickets and all that good stuff, so y'all should join the membership. But anywho, we appreciate Villain for being here. You know what I'm saying? He's really wrestling behind the curtain, but he likes to fuck around and be with other people. But you know, he's really part of us.
I'm really a part of Lucha Doctors Incorporated. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I work with Wrestling Behind the Curtain. I work with Talking Nonsense about Impact Wrestling. I fuck with Brace for Impact. I like I said, I just want to get on with the homies and talk wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole goal.
That's why we can't ever get anywhere in life. We always just want to go at each other, but it's cool. You know what I mean? We don't want to join each other. But
I'm sitting here trying to unify the fan base, and my man sitting here still being the reason why it's divided to this day.
We appreciate Villain being here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to his cousin Goldie, who's probably at work right now. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One half of the tag team division. Cancel everybody else, you know what I'm saying, that ain't here. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody that's subscribed, that's here, that's joined, that's liked, everything. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody. We out. Catch us when we catch us, but we'll be back. Remember, like I said, be yourself.
Shout out Diamond Villain. Shout out Mike G. Shout out Wrestling. Let's go.